Welcome guys to my next tutorial. This is Ankur and you are watching phpmyadmin tutorials at CodeHub. Now in this tutorial I would like to talk about what are the different variable types in phpmyadmin. So guys, whenever we go to create a new table and we are asked to give a type. So what are these all types? So I will explain one by one. So first we will talk about the numeric data types. So what is tiny integer? So it is a unsigned tiny integer which can be ranged from 0 to 255, and if it is signed, that is from minus to plus, then it will range from minus 128 to 127 positive. So this is the only range, and in between this value only we can use the values for the tiny integer. Now what is next? Small integer. Now in small integer we can either have signed value as minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. Otherwise, if it is unsigned, then we will have value as 0 to 65,535. That means more than this we cannot have the value. In third is medium integer. Now you can see here the range is huge, which is minus 8,388,608 to 8,388,607, where in unsigned medium integer it can range from 0 to 16,777,215. Now if we talk about the integer value, then it huge range, which is around minus 2 billion to plus 2 billion. Means we can have integers between that, and if it's unsigned, then it will from 0 to 4.2 billion. And if we talk about the big integer, it is an 8-byte integer which ranges from, I think it is a big number which is nearly unreadable, which is about 9,223 billion to plus 9,223 billion. So guys, I think we won't go for big int. Yeah, we will go, but if it is a huge database. Now if we talk about the decimal, then it is a fixed point number. That means we can have specific decimal numbers after integer. That means a float value, a normal float value. What is float? We can have in the range of 3.4 to the power 38, minus 3.4 to the power 38 to minus 1.175 to the power minus 38, and this is the range of float. In double, the more range increases in the floating precision points. So here precision points also increases, and real is more than double, so which is out of the range. So another is here is string data types, like how we can store a character. Now here we can see the two data types, that is character and varchar. So the difference between this is character is a fixed length character, means, and it is 0 to 255. That means it can be have maximum length of 255, where varchar can have the different length, like any length which can be increased afterwards. So if we use varchar, then the total length of a row can be maximum 65,535. Now I will explain this in another tutorial. Now what is tiny text? Tiny text is simple 0 to 255 characters, small characters. Then text is around 65,000 characters. Then medium text is around 16 million characters, and long text is around 4 billion characters. So we can have this much of characters inside a table. Now binary, we know 0 and 1, and variable binary. Then we have another data type, that is date and time. In date we can store an actual date, and that can be used in the manipulation of data. In date time we have the date plus time in a same variable. In timestamp, the current timestamp is stored according to our current time zone. In time, only time is stored, current time is stored in the database. And in year, the current year or whatever year we want to put inside, that can be stored. So here we can see the range of the year here is, the allowable values are 70, that 1970 to 2069. In between value only can be put in the year. So other than this, if we put any value, it will give an error. So this is all about the different data types in phpmyadmin. In next video we will talk about what are the indices and attributes inside phpmyadmin. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, like this, subscribe it and stay tuned. Thank you guys. See you in next tutorial.